You started rolling?
Good.
No, you good. I got you, bro. Yeah, you know to cut in. You know what I'm saying? This is the moment where we just, getting the show started, camera rolling. They back there bullshitting. You know what I mean? We bullshitting. You know what I mean? I need to stop cursing to start these shows, bro. We trying to get sponsorship and whatnot, bro. I need to relax, man. But first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who came out to the event last night to stop the gun violence, Boxing Under the Bridge 2. We did that last night. Your boy was ringside. You know what I'm saying? I had front row seats commentating. You know, I had the big women going crazy. All right, no, I didn't. It was for the kids. It was for the babies. But it was a good event, bro. I had fun. I was a little nervous, bro. But here's my thing, bro. I be trying to pronounce them R's and all them Latino names, man. They be fucking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of R. You got to roll your R's a certain way. So, but I'm gonna be honest, Mark. I was using Google Translate a lot through the whole fight, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John. And right now I'm sitting with a gentleman, who's personally made it his mission to bring Southern cuisine to the KC metro area. Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have it. Y'all was lacking on the seafood spots. And I be telling y'all, man, y'all always be talking about barbecue, but y'all be missing certain things, bro. So this gentleman sitting to my right, he made his mission to bring seafood to the city. Also, he got the best potatoes in the world, Craig. Best potatoes in the world, Craig. If you don't know who I'm talking about, TCs Fully Loaded is in the building. Thomas Clark, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Appreciate you having me on this Saturday morning.
Yes, sir. Y'all opening up today, huh?
Yes, sir. Open up at 5 to 8.
Now let's get right into it, man. I want to ask you. You're a Bama State alumni.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And coming up out of Bama State, what brought you to KC?
So what brought me to KC, I got a job for Cerner when I graduated from Alabama State with a health information management degree, my bachelor's. So Cerner, it was April 2018. That's when I came up here. Pretty much for Cerner, and did that for about a year and a half. And that's when I met Glenn, met B Mark, met a couple of my good homies. Chuck, yeah.
Yeah, bro. So when you got up here, did you in the corporate world? Or you are you saying to yourself, "This is what I'm finna be doing"? I got my corporate job. I'm thugging here for a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Like, cause you know how I be get out of college and it's like, all right, college, you a little burnt out. So like, okay, corporate, we gonna ride out. You making a little money, you making a little paper to be able to, sustain your life, your one bedroom.
Yeah.
A little car. No, I ain't had no car. I still had my old Honda from college. So
what year was it? Honda what?
I had a 98.
Whoa!
I had 98.
Yeah.
I had a 98 Accord.
With
the 15s in the back.
Yeah. Had the aux cord in that boy.
With the aux and everything. Yeah. So I was riding that to where we got that. It's like my first winter. Got into a wreck.
Yeah.
Little small single accident wreck trying to go to work in that ice. And it was over for that. It was over for that.
Now let's go back real quick, bro. What part of Bama you from?
I'm from Prattville. It's right outside Montgomery.
Oh Lord, right outside Montgomery.
Yeah, small town right outside Montgomery.
Yeah. And then so coming up, bro, were you always into cooking coming up, or did you always just hook up your own meals growing up?
I say, like, my family always been like my mom and dad. They both cook.
Yeah.
My mom, she baked. Red velvet, like she got the best, like my favorite red velvet in the world. I really don't even eat anybody else's red velvet like that.
That's right. Shout out moms. That's right.
Eat hers. So like, having like them staple recipes, like like in the household and being from the South, like dressing is normal. Like my girl, she's from Cali, she's from Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Like they eating dressing like on Thanksgiving, but we eating dressing down there every other Sunday, every Sunday. It's normal. Yeah. So like, it's just a little different nuances in people cuisine. Like she a little more cleaner than I do.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but moving around, I was a military kid as well. So I grew up in Japan.
Got you.
On the military base. Yeah, when I was younger.
How was that?
No, it was amazing, man.
Okay.
I just went back out there for a week. Went to Tokyo for a week. But that really it really opened my eyes up to like just different cuisines and like Japanese like how they cook it. Like you go to a McDonald's, like of course it's a different menu, but the way they present it, it's like they take it more serious. Like how everybody say like they go to France and like everything just like they just take it more serious. You know what I mean, with their craft, with their art, and it's like as a kid you see that in Japan, like you take yakisobas, like these meals, and then you go to the grocery store and you got items that you ain't never had before. So it just opened my mind up a lot. Yeah, and then that was just as a young kid. I wasn't really cooking like that, but I was really more. I was a foodie way before I was a chef. Right, that's right. As pretty much we all are, because we all can eat before we can cook. So like moving around, definitely a big piece, and then being from Bama. So
yeah, and then growing up, man. So when you was growing up, who had the best loaded potatoes growing up? When you like who made you go, okay, I'm gonna do that in a minute. You know what I mean?
So really back home, they really be like, they call them bakers. You know what I mean? A lot of even other places like, so they like the potato bakers, so it'd be like all the barbecue joints back home. This is really how the concept came about. Like all the barbecue joints came back home, got a barbecue potato. Yeah. So like back home, you get the brisket or you get the pulled pork, you know what I mean? Or the smoked chicken. We don't have burnt ends back home like that. So like ever since I was I was in Bama ever since like 10th grade. Yeah. Up until I graduated college. So being like high school, like being able to go to Jimmy Nick's and get their brisket potato, like they got drive-through too, so you get the brisket loaded baked potato with the 2 cheese biscuits with the lemonade, crazy. Yeah, crazy. Crazy, like crazy. Like just how my customers eat potato in their car, I was the same person. Yeah, I eat the potato in my car. Like at the basketball game in high school, like after our exam, wherever I failed pass, I eat that potato, gonna be there. That's right. Sit there, eat in the car, listen to the radio, whatever. So like, that's really. Then you move to KC, they got all the barbecue joints, but it's like you get on a sandwich or you get on a platter. Like it ain't they don't really have soul food size like that. Thank you. And they really don't have they don't have the bakers like that either. Right. So like I was like, okay, they got the burnt ends. I was like, all right, but they got the burnt ends though. So I'm like, let me put the 2 for 1, like bring like that KC Bama together, like down south together, like the burnt ends on a baked potato. Like that's straight comfort food, like the way, what I mean, the way I grew up on it. So like, and they had the butcher sauce, so I really went to I was going to McG's back when it was McG's. It's Fairway now. It was a butcher shop up the street from my first apartment. Yeah. I used to get the burnt ends from them, get a pound, get a half a pound, whatever. You know what I mean? And then go home, bake the potato, and then eat it with the bacon. Just eat it at the house. Like, so the KC really started like back really 2018. Really,
I got it in my notes.
Yeah, the 2018, about 2018. So that's really when I started eating the KC. Then it's like I was eating for myself at the crib, just like creating that. You just like throw the potato in the oven, throw the Bama game on, like create home away from home. You know what I mean? Because I ain't had no friends like that out here. I had just met Glenn and B-Mar, but like, Saturday, like, so I moved out here in April. So, football season was right there, right around the corner. So like, boom, you know what I mean? Get the potato, boom, get a 6-pack, throw the Bama game on. Yeah. And it's like, that's the closest thing to home I could find. And I met my girl, and then she started rocking with it. She's like, yeah, this is good. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it is. Yeah. I knew you was gonna fuck with it. I knew. You know what I mean? This is like, it kind of grew from there. Like, I had lost one of my corporate America jobs right before COVID. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make something shake. I was like, yo, I really ain't trying to be in this position again. Went home to Bama. My little brother was graduated from Alabama State too. And I was like, it was real, like, it was a tough time. So I just, long story short, it was just up. You know what I mean? Came up with the idea. You know what I mean? Told my little brother, like, about the idea. He was like, yeah, just get a food truck. I was like, all right,
But you started hustling place out your spot first, right?
Out my spot, out my spot. So developed the idea in Bama, came back to KC, got another corporate America job in January. I got fired in October, got a corporate America job in January, so I was out of work for those few months. I was cooking like crazy, off unemployment before unemployment was COVID, so it wasn't crazy. And like, I was going to the pantry. I was just cooking. I was really working on my culinary. I had time. I had shit else to do but cook. You know, I'm at the house.
Everybody was in the crib.
Exactly. I'm at the house, and then I got my job. COVID really comes into about, and so it's like I'm working from home, and it's like, all right, I'm cooking already. So I had the idea. So I was like, now I really just got to get it to the streets.
Right.
I was living up north, you know what I mean? So I was really away from like a lot of the main traffic areas. So we moved. It was probably like the best decision we ever did. We moved to 27 in Truce. I got it on my. That's really when the Fully Loaded really took off.
Mm-hmm.
I was able, like Chris, shout out Swap, man. He was like one of the first people to really locals that I met.
I went to school with Swap up at Moval.
Yeah, man.
I did.
Yeah,
Indeed.
yeah.
Shout out Swap, bro.
Yeah, shout out Swap, man. Chris, man, love, bro. He once Chris had it, you know, he was like, bro, this is good. Like, you really got something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, love. And it's like, it shout out from there. Cause I had a customer from Cerner, shout out Eric and his girl.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They was my first dollar. Like, I always be like, they was my first dollar.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, they was pulling up north. They used to live out in the Legend. They used to pull up north to get
Hell of a
the potato.
drive.
Hell of a drive, you know.
Yes, sir.
They used to make that slide. I ain't even make no money off of it for real, but like, just to have the experience, you know, like the money always gonna come, you know, you stick with it. I make a potato for my partner. I was selling them steak and lobster $20, you know, just to get the experience and like just pay for the food, bro. I you know, I mean, it's cool I eat the labor, you know.
Yeah.
So like, it pretty much went from there. Once we on truce, it went crazy. COVID happened. Curbside Picker was crazy. Ghost Kitchen went crazy. Like, COVID was an unfortunate time, of course, but it was, you know what I mean? Always where there's good and bad, you know?
Man, that's a lot of
good with the bad.
I say this, bro, and I don't even mean to cut your wisdom, bro, but majority of the people that sit down with me, bro, everybody always mention COVID.
Yeah.
Either during COVID or post-COVID is when they came up with that idea for their business, because like you said, we was all in the crib, nothing but, I mean, you was a fool if you wasn't doing something, you know what I'm saying?
No, you had to be doing something, man.
Or you was going to go crazy during COVID.
Nah, literally, because no escape.
No escape. You was in the crib. You sitting in the house with motherfuckers who you think you really like, but then you like, nah, I really don't like this motherfucker. So yeah, man, it's dope that, you know, at that point, you know, you came up with that idea. But did you know you was going to feel that void of, like when you got into it, did you know, okay, my mission is to bring that Southern cuisine, seafood to KC?
Yeah, it was really like cooking was just like that was a definitely piece, because you know biz, like, you know, plug a hole, you know.
Yes, sir.
I knew the hole because that's why they say like your identity is like the biggest thing you got in your life.
Yes, sir.
Because like my identity was like, okay, I'm from Bama. Southern cuisine is what we know. It's how we live life, you know.
Yeah.
I always say Bama is like the 3S: family, football, and food. Like,
Talk heavy.
That's really what it is. So it's like, we're gonna hop on the grill, we're gonna cook, and we're gonna get. So it's like the hospitality is already there, but like it's also a blue collar world where we from. So like, you know, you really gotta learn that biz on your own. That's a journey in itself. But the hospitality and the food gonna carry you. Your passion gonna carry you. You'll figure out the biz part.
Yeah.
You know?
And then one thing I'll say is this. Matter of fact, let me ask you this, bro. You got, you know, you from Bama. Is the rivalry really that deep between Auburn and Bama, bro?
Yeah, do it
really split up families down there in Bama,
it's
bro?
Serious. It's serious. It's serious. Like, it is. Of course, some people take it more serious. Like, it's when people done like murder somebody off of like arguing,
right?
Like arguing off of it, you know,
Right.
like. So like it can get real unfortunate situation. Like, some people take it too serious. You know, too serious. Like, it ain't really nobody should die over football. You know?
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like, so,
I remember that old, if I'm not mistaken, it was an old white man. Didn't he poison a tree in Tuscaloosa back in the day? Yeah, I remember that.
I be talking to my homie, like, because it be ready like Paul Feinbaum show. Like, the dude had went on the Paul Feinbaum show. My homie, he can do the impersonation a lot better than I can. He an Auburn fan. He be it was man, that man went down there poison she could because they put that scam. They put that scam New Jersey on Bear Bryant. Yeah, poison them tree, draw down there, poison them tree. Man.
But I remember when that story came out. That's when I knew how big the rivalry was. And then I want to say I watched Bo Jackson's documentary, and they was talking about the rivalry. Because what is it called? The Iron Bowl, correct?
Iron Bowl, yeah.
Iron Bowl. Now,
every Saturday, the Thanksgiving every Saturday. So it's like it's already such a great time. Like, you know what I mean? That's the only time we go. And I ain't going home until November. I don't go home till football season. You know.
But it's football season.
It's football season. You know, that's why I bring my family, bring my girl. We go to the Classic. We go to the Iron Bowl. Like, that's really the best time. That's really best time to ever be in Bama. You know?
I hear that. And then, for all the Auburn fans, listen, we know y'all ain't had that much success against Bama. We know y'all. It's okay, bro. Y'all,
they've been beating them. They've been beating them in the Iron Bowl.
Okay. Let me shut up then.
They ain't really been having the championship, but like Auburn actually they kind of been splitting with the Iron Bowl. I remember I went to the Iron Bowl with like Bryce last year.
Mm-hmm.
Bama had came back. I actually had got to the Iron Bowl free because we went in kind of when everybody thought Auburn won. We just walked in the game.
Yeah.
And,
everybody did.
People was Bama fans. Auburn fans was leaving.
Yeah.
Because they thought they had won, and Bama
y'all just went
back.
right in.
It was crazy. Yeah, we went right in. People exactly. They had the gates open because people was leaving, and we went right in.
Yeah.
The game really just getting started. Little did they know, the game just getting started. Bama went crazy.
Now, how you felt when Nick Saban retired, bro?
When Nick retired, I feel like it was time. Like,
okay. Did what he needed to do.
Even when I was in high school, like I went to Pratt was a juggernaut. Like we won state 3 times in a row. Like you'll see Nick like at the high school. Like,
okay.
That means like I'm in high school. Like I've been out of high school for a decade. Like. So
no, that's real, bro. I mean, he been winning since 2008. That was my freshman year in high school.
Since so long, like he been coaching, like, and with the way the NIL is, and like Bama, we really don't have the resources like everybody else.
Okay,
we really got like tradition, like with that money. Like Bama ain't got Bama as a state, we just ain't got the money like that. So like Nick probably seen the writing on the wall, like because it's more than about your organization now.
That's right. It's about that
money. Resources, like, you know what I mean? So, he walked away. He had his last chance, though, the national championship. They tried. They actually did solid beating Georgia.
Because I'm going to tell you this, bro, and I had to ask that, bro, because one of my best friends is a Bama fan, bro. You've been cool since 6th grade. Y'all been good since we was young. So all I ever hear about is Bama this, Bama that. Like, all right, we get it. Now, let me ask you this, Brody. When you first get started, you selling plates out the crib. When did you decide, okay, I'm going to do the food truck route?
So I decided to do the food truck route. All right, so I'm doing place out the crib. And really one of my homies I graduated high school with, we also went to the same college a little bit at South.
Yeah.
Before I transferred to state. He was like, because I had went back home for the holidays and I was selling potatoes to the crib. A lot of my people, my old people I grew up with, it was get potatoes and stuff like that. He was like, I know a dude that got a food truck business. He make food trucks. I'm like, all right, bet, plug me in. So it was like I already had the interest in food truck because it's like lower entry of barrier, lower barrier entry with the food, with the cost. So like, ideally, it just makes the most sense. Like, and for what I want to do, like I'm into street food. Like street food is my thing. Like
gotcha.
I love street food. Like that's my preferred cuisine as a consumer and as a businessman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chef, whatever you want to say. Like, so like. That was really the opportunity that was there. So when he plugged me in with him, and I was able to get he was able to build my food truck through that situation. So really, I had a relationship with somebody that was building a food truck. I already had the idea, but then it's like I really was able to put it forward because I had a situation. He was able to like really like help me throughout that situation. Like I remember I took a trip to Denver during COVID to look at some food trucks. Like. Okay. My girl had sent me some dude that built food trucks on Instagram. On Instagram, he sent me. She asked her on Twitter. Shout out Sammy out of Denver, and I had pulled up on him with a couple of my homeboys. Glenn had shot some he had actually shot some content when we was out there. So that was a good experience to see, like, kind of get the build out because like you don't really you want a food truck, but you don't know how it should be built.
Yeah,
you got your concept. Everybody got the other concept. A lot of people fry food. I don't fry no food. I need ovens. I don't need fryers. I need ovens. I bake. You know what I mean? So like, so it's like now I know how to build it from a T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like having that help in the beginning, you know what I mean, through Lorenzo, he was able to help me really get it built out. Cause he had that experience. So like that was about the best thing. So like that was about the best thing. So really the relationship helped me get the food truck and bring it to fruition.
Yeah, that's right. And then, but at the same time, and with this next question, this is just for individuals who, they got an idea, they want to get a food truck. Just talk about the difficulties of running your business out of a food truck. Like some obstacles they may face that they not really thinking about right now.
All right, let's just take some obstacles because a lot of people that's want to go and get the food truck. They're probably cooking out the crib.
Yeah.
or they little older, they 40, they're gonna take out a lot of people that older, the food truck industry is older. They gonna, take out some of their 401k, whatever. So like you got the young people and then you got the older people. So like the obstacles for the for the person who already has their concept cooking out the crib, like you have a product and it's like you should be trying to create that system. It's really the system. And then of course like the money is always an obstacle in business, but
For sure. For sure.
get a little creative for me. I ain't take out a bunch of loans, you know what I mean? Like I was able to cook out the crib and stack my paper up. I had my corporate job too. I was doing both at one point, so I was able to put some money to the side, but that was my position, you know what I mean? So like it is a lot of resources. It's more resources than you think that's out there. So like a lot of times people look at like money as like a crazy barrier of like entry all the time,
Yeah.
So like if you can knock that money barrier down in their mind, like they'll probably pursue it a little better. So like we can just focus on the money because that's pretty much
right.
what everybody is gonna say. Like so like you can cook out your house and it's like so like all right, so if you're cooking out your house, you might not be able to be making enough money to pay all your bills and save money. So like you probably gonna have to get a job during the week and cook out your house on the weekend because that's really when you're gonna make your paper is on the weekend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, you make your bread in the beginning of the week from your job, your 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then you cooking Friday through Sunday. Yeah, you're gonna have to cook 7 days a week. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
It is what it is. You're gonna work 7 days a week. You know what I mean? And if you really you can cook after you get off work, like cook Thursday through Sunday. So you can really like build up some build up some clientele. If you can't really find a way to cook out the crib because of laws and people's whatever snitching and health department, whatever. Like,
that's a part of it too.
Yeah, like
they snitching in the leasing office.
Yeah, so
ain't that some shit?
I had a fortunate situation where I didn't have any shortcomings, but I done heard stories like even back home, Chicken Salad Chick, they from Auburn.
Okay.
Yeah, Chicken Salad Concept.
Shout out to them.
They snitched on them, man.
Oh Lord.
When they was selling chicken salad out the house.
Ain't that some shit?
So they snitched on them. They a big franchise. They got stuff all around Bama. Southeast now. So like, I would say do it till you get caught at least.
Yeah, that's right.
Do it till you get caught.
That's right. Yeah.
So all they gonna do is just be like, yo, you can't be doing this.
Yeah.
Because they not gonna like crazy find you the first time. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like if you bake it, you can also it's cottage food law, so you can bake. You can bake in your crib. You just can't necessarily cook out your crib.
So what is that? So like it's just are the neighbors complaining? Hey, the smell is constant. You cooking day and night.
Sometimes like all right. So my apartment with 27th and Truce, it was on a main street.
Okay.
So people would pull up on a main street.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
It's not their property. You know what I mean? So like, but at least off is right there. But they was cool. They was cool with it. Like what I mean? They was cool with it.
Okay.
So it was like it didn't. It was a bus stop right there too, so it was just a lot of action going on anyway. But like, if you want a leasing office and people got to pull into your leasing office, they taking up parking of other residents.
Yeah.
Situations like that, because once you jump, once you start jumping, you be jumping.
Yes, sir.
People pulling up.
Yeah.
People pulling up. You know what I mean?
The old folks think you're selling drugs.
Exactly. People think you trapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He took a black bag out. I don't
literally
know.
like.
Yeah.
I was up in my homeboy house, B-Mart, my Bama homeboy, he from Dothan too. Mm-hmm. So like I've been friends with him since I moved here. Like we just kind of clicked. I remember he had went home and I was cooking out of his house up north in his neighborhood. Like people like what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah,
like,
man.
It's people back to back to back to back, and it's like it's not drugs because it's bags of food.
Yeah,
like, it's, you can see it. Like I remember when he was on Truth, like sometimes 12 be coming by like. Like they'll see, but it'd be like bags, and I usually even have like undercover cop used to pull up on me and buy food. Like,
look at that.
When I was cooking out the house, like,
yeah.
You see, so
look at that. Hey, I'm on the break. Let me just go ahead and let me get right.
So it's like they, what I mean, they know you. They know it's like an underground situation that you selling food. Like they know it's like. You know what I mean? Like even Apple's, a lot of people started out selling out, like Apple started out at a garage, Microsoft started out at a garage, whatever. Like, everybody know a lot of time business start at the bottom. So like
this network started in his basement, ain't that right?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I had a podcast in your basement. Look at that. Yeah, man, yeah. Now look, bro, let me ask you this real quick. Oh damn, you over there taking pictures. I needed you to answer a question too, bro. Yeah, well, let me do this real quick, bro. We got this segment on I-70, bro, called Switching Lanes. You know what I'm saying? Bring a little humor to the episode, all right? Man, there's always a difficult question, but you answer how you want to, TC, bro. All right. You know, you got a catering business. You know what I'm saying? You got your food truck. Would you pull your food truck up if Diddy asked you to cater his party?
Nah, I'm not going.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
not going. And honestly, my friends, they would make so many. My homies, they would make so many jokes, bro.
Yeah.
Homie Mike, he'll be making so many jokes. You was at that Diddy, like,
Yeah.
like the meat and the potato, he'd just be going crazy.
Yeah,
It really be too much ammo.
Yeah.
It'd be too much ammo for my peers. Like
Facts.
And then honestly, it would be just I don't know what could go down. Like
It
I
might
don't
some
want to be
wild shit going
associated
on.
exactly.
That's real.
And I had to be in court, like saying, like,
Hey, Yana, I didn't know. I'm just selling a loaded potatoes. I don't know what else going on.
I don't even want to be. I don't even want to associate the Fully Loaded brand with that.
Yeah. So now look, Isa, let me ask you this, bro. Okay, his team stepped to us and say, look, we want to do an interview. You sanctioning that? You know, that's the owner of the network right there. You know, it's the big dog. You sanctioning that?
Setting up an interview for Diddy?
Yeah. You let me do it?
Yeah,
I'm not saying I would do it. Honestly.
Yeah, but we would act like a detective with them.
And ask the real shit.
Yeah, we would take advantage of that opportunity for real, but we wouldn't like let him slide on nothing.
Yeah,
you know.
Hell yeah.
So we just have to have a host with some backbone to be
What
able
the fuck you trying to say?
deliver that. I'm just saying.
Ain't got no backbone, my nigga?
I'm just saying, like, if that's you, then it's you.
All right. You know it's me.
Because you got to think, anybody, if Jay-Z was right there and he was on, you know, he has some stuff that going on with him too.
Don't put that on hold, bro. He the last
okay, yeah,
no.
He's sure, he's clean, maybe, but
you got that bullshit.
no. But like, a regular host is gonna be intimidated about it.
Right,
and they ain't gonna ask those questions.
Well, I'll whoop his ass. I ain't sweating that.
That's fine.
Okay. Now look, Mark, I ain't leaving you out of this. You know what I mean? Because from time to time, you know, men with money, they do their own productions, they do their own movies, this, that, and the third. Would you, you know, take a role if P. Diddy called, hey, look, Mark, I need somebody to play a Mexican actor? Would you do it, bro? This Diddy, though.
That is a tough one.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
Let him answer how he wants to, bro.
That is a tough one. That is for sure a tough one.
Uh-huh.
You know what you're getting into.
Right.
So I think I have the advantage of walking away.
Okay, got you. Understood.
So I could still take the role of what he's doing, but if it starts to get into a situation where Diddy's gonna do Diddy, then I can just walk away.
Okay, all right. I respect that. Respect that. You know what I'm saying? Then
But I would take that opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I would jump at the opportunity to interview him just because, like Issa was just saying, that would challenge me as a host. You know what I mean? To ask the right questions. Like he can't sit down and I start asking him about Biggie and all that type of shit. Like, nah, brother, we need to talk about what's in the news and why, as men, we can't say nothing no more because of your name. Everything is no Diddy now. I can't say shit.
No Diddy,
bro.
man.
I can't say nothing, bro. You can't say nothing no more because of this man. You just, bro. I feel that, bro. Yeah, don't get involved in that type of shit. Now, but you also, even though you got the food business, you also into vending machines. You got your own chips.
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, and you got your own seasoning.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
look, let me tell you something. As a black man, we proud of you, bro. When a black man get his own seasoning, hey, man, he on his way because that is important. You know how we season stuff in the black community. You got your own. Speak on that, bro. Just all the side hustles you got going on within the business.
The side hustle. So it's like definitely like I always say, you know, I always tell my peers, like, I can't make no money in the kitchen. Like, it's really like a D statement. Like, the more money I can make outside the kitchen, like, the more I can do with my life. You know what I mean? The more I can, like, spend time with my family, like, and do other stuff, give back, give to the community, like, just like do other things. So it's like really the products in it help build brand awareness.
Yeah.
So like really getting out the products is really a way so I can get out the kitchen. So like, because other streams of income, because the restaurant industry is like, it's not high profit margins, it's high failure rate.
Got you.
You know, it sucks to be real. Like,
talk about it. Because that's what people need to hear, bro. Like, they need to hear just the difficult part, because everybody see the glitz, the glamour.
Yeah.
They don't understand what goes into TCs Fully Loaded being, it.
Hella dishes. Like, I'm washing dishes all the time. Like, I'm cooking the food. It's just like a big process. I'm getting all my inventory. Like, I'm doing the emailing. I'm doing like everything. I'm doing the content creation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my help really is when I open my food truck. Like when I open my food truck, like I get help prepping and I get help throughout that, you know, but it stops. Like all that, everything before and everything after, like that's all, you know, that's all me. So like really getting out the products and it's also like to show people like, yeah, like, cause everybody be like, okay, even my friends be like, okay, TC, like, yeah, you can just cook your ass off. Like, you know what I mean? But like the chips is like, anybody can get their own chips.
Yes, sir.
You can take seasoning and put together a blend.
Yeah.
You can buy a wholesale blend and just put your name on it.
Yeah.
And sell it, you know, and sell it, you know, buy a wholesale price and just sell it. Like, so that shit just like biz that's like doesn't take like talent,
Gotcha.
I say.
Yeah.
So it's like that's one that's just like the potato chips. I love chips and it's like it go with the brand. So like that's, you know, that's kind of pretty. And then it's like the seasoning. So like you know, I'm a food business. So it's like them the three things. Like I got merch on the way. Like I didn't jump in with the merch. I wanted build my brand up before I hopped in on the merch. So like just like, you know, everybody else say like extra streams of income, one stream of income is too close to none. You know, my truck, like I just had to get a tire, like, you know, pay $500 just for one tire, like just yesterday. So like, you know what I mean? Luckily I was able to go in and get it fixed up pretty quick. But, you know, say if I had to get a whole new set, like my truck be out of commission. You know what I mean? I do got the brick and mortar now, so I can cook out the brick and mortar. So like, I don't like make it like as easy on yourself as you can. Like take on the more challenges to create the stream of income and make you more easy on yourself in the long run and balance out your life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, cause cooking, it take a lot out of you. It take a lot out of you doing that all the time, every day, all the time. Like, and like, you ain't gonna really like, yeah, I'm 30. Like, yeah, I could probably cook. Like, I cook, wake up. Like, I'll sleep in the food truck if I, you know what I mean? I done slept in the food truck is like, but you know, you don't really want to be living life like that. Yeah. Sleeping in the food truck, going home just to take a shower and then getting back in it. You know, like
that'll fuck with your mental, huh?
Yeah, it'll fuck with your mental after so long. Yeah. Like, after so long, like it'll drain you, you know? So like you don't want to really go down that path for too long. It's okay in the grind, like you're gonna have to grind it out. But you don't want to be grinding like that forever.
Yeah, no, bro. Like I mean it's good for the story, but like you saying, bro, you don't want to do that for too long, bro. You want to, be getting better. Because, I mean, I think a lot of people, like you were just saying, with the restaurant business, with the failure rate, I think a lot of people run into that. You know what I mean? They get into it and it's weighing too heavy on. They're like, all right, bro, like I can't keep on doing this. So I figured that would be it. Now, there's one thing I want to ask you, bro, because it's very important to me. Because I share the same sentiment you share. Just that support from KC that you got. You know what I mean? I was reading up on you. And, you know, you made sure to give love to the KC area for, TC Fully Loaded becoming what it's becoming. Just speak on that, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go first. Let me go first. Yeah, sip your water, bro. For me, I feel the same way, bro, when it comes to my podcast, bro, because obviously my podcast is based out of KC. I'm from St. Louis, so I'm not home. You know what I mean? Of course, I always had those thoughts of, damn, what would my podcast be like if I was back home? You know what I mean? Because, obviously I know more people or whatever, but the city of KC, bro, has embraced me so much, bro, that, I mean, it's beautiful, bro. Like, I think about it all the time, just all the new people I'm meeting, bro, just entrepreneurs, I'll be out, when I was go out, motherfucker come up to me, hey, bro, I got this brand, bro, let me get on the podcast, hey, bro, I'm a rapper, da-da-da, so just all of that. Man, I appreciate it so much. So just everybody, in case whoever come up to me, I can't. And here's the rough part: I can't get everybody though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the roughest part with the podcast. It's like, because at the end of the day, bro, this is a business. So of course, I want to get any and everybody who talk to me. I would love to interview you, but I just can't. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I want to thank the people of KC as well, bro, just for embracing me and continue to embrace me, because we got some shit on the way. You know what I'm saying? We got bigger interviews on the way. You see, I got TC in the building, man. I told this little I was with. I always get in trouble. No, Mark. I told this little I was with. I was interviewing. She was like, damn, I always wanted to try that. I'm like, hey, baby, first of all, relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Okay, we'll see. You know what I mean? But just speak to that, bro, just the support you've got from the KC area.
Man, the KC support has been like, it's been so continuous, and it's been like more and more ways, like as you get bigger, more ways, more people like, but really in the beginning, like the underground support, like you pulling up to somebody's crib, you don't really know much about the situation. Like, you know, you taking that leap of faith to like, you know, wait 2 hours on a potato, you know, and then wait on the corner for, you know, for the potato man to come down with your potato. Like you going through the steps, like you continually supporting it. Pop-ups, like I done had a couple trash pop-ups, like you know,
nobody came.
No, like people came, like, but I wasn't able to get. The demand was crazy,
Gotcha.
like, cause I was cooking out the crib, so like I'm cooking out the house. I'm like, it's kind of made. It's like a lot of. It's not so bulk.
Okay.
It's not so bulk. Like
I got you.
Like so, it's like I had to learn. Like, okay, this is bulk. Like, okay, I need help. Like, I need employees. I need staff. I need help. Like. So them being able to really stick me through that process, like through all the like the nicks and the crannies and like all the me trying to figure it out. Like it's DMs, like you had to DM me, like pulling up to my crib, following me around the truck, going to all my different pop-ups, like trying to like even putting me on like Made Mob, you know, like showing me love, like
shout out Made Mob,
shout out Mob, man. I done make bands at Mob, man. Like shout out Mob, man. Like,
that's right.
You know what I mean? Like they help feed my family for real. Like situations like that is like the people and the businesses like really like, you know, without them fully loaded wouldn't be here. Like you know what I mean? I can wake up 5 o'clock every morning. You know, it don't matter without the customers. You know,
that's right. Hey man, hold on. Let me say something real quick. Hey bro, make sure on the post joint, you know, my lips be looking white on the last 2 joints. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me to lick my lips, bro, on the ones that you gon', you know, I got my chapstick. You know what I mean? Damn, Mark. See, Mark. Okay, it's you, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't be saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Last 2. Oh, what you got, Mark? Oh shit.
I'm not paying attention to your lips.
Then what the hell are you looking at? See, you texting joints. See.
What do you mean? I'm not looking. Why would I look at your lips? That's not I don't think that's a thing. Like his lips are too. Why am I saying? Why am I focusing? I'm not going to be focused on your lips.
Okay, all right.
I'll be like, he's got a good smile going, but I'm not. His lips. I'm not looking at your damn lips.
What you mean, bro? You supposed to be like my ace, boom, coon. You supposed to be like, hey, bro, lick your lips. That's what black people are doing.
I'll tell you if you're shiny. Is that what you want?
See, now you see that you going with that bullshit. It's all right, Mark. It's cool, bro. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? That's me and my dog, Mark. We be getting into it, bro. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I know he over there texting some little joint, some little, you supposed to be, you know, making sure your boy good, but it's all good. Damn, Mark. You know what I mean? I thought we was better than that, baby. Now, you got the brick and mortar now, bro. You know what I mean? How did it feel to finally get that? Because like you said, you've been telling me all the struggles of being in the truck, and you know, with the truck, you know, I was reading up, bro, and you said sometimes, you know, one time your generator went out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of your ovens then went out. So just those are the things you had to learn going through the process. So just with the brick and mortar now, has things changed from that? Now you got things set in stone now?
So like with the brick and mortar, like, okay, so food truck, you had to have a commissary. So you had to have a home base. So like now I'm able to have like my private home base. So like I don't really have to share. I don't have to share it with nobody.
Okay.
But like right now, I'm pretty much renting out to Chuck.
Okay.
Chuck rents out. So it's like I'm able to give opportunity to other local chefs to be able to cook out of there. And also,
that's dope.
Yeah, it is. And like, so I'm still primarily at the food truck. Like when it gets colder, I'm a transition primarily to the storefront because it's like, you know, food. It's like middle of food truck season. So like, I mean, I'll be getting booked, having lunch caterings and all corporate America. Like, so it's like I pretty much still been in my food truck primarily, but to have that home base and to have that commissary, like, it's just so beneficial. Like, and it's like when it rains, it's like, okay, I can cook out my storefront. You know, if the weather's not the best, or like you say, my food truck needs some maintenance. Yeah, I can use the storefront. So like I had a soft opening, but pretty much the official grand open will be in October. Okay, and that's when the food truck is going to be pretty much it's going to turn into like event only. Okay, gotcha. Like event only, private only. Yeah, like big events. So primarily storefront, food truck for the events. Yeah, because the food truck is just it's a lot of labor. It's just a lot of labor. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a beautiful thing. It's mobile, like, but it's like, you know, it's pros and cons to everything. Yeah. And then let me ask you this, bro. If somebody, you know, watching this interview, it's their first time hearing about TCs Fully Loaded, what item would you recommend? Like, you know, what if they walked up to the truck,
what would you tell if they was like, man, recommend something? What would you recommend?
Yeah. So first, I'd probably ask them where they from, what region they from.
Yeah.
So like, say if they from back home, like of course I'm like all my peers, like everybody from back home, like they always get to NOLA. Like, I recommend the NOLA because it's crawfish and andouille, it's shrimp. It's just like we from the Gulf, so like it's just like our type of cuisine. So like definitely, if you from the South, I definitely recommend the NOLA.
The NOLA.
If you like barbecue, of course, like if you
KC,
KC, of course, the KC, of course. But and then if you don't eat pork but you like seafood, it's definitely the Mr. Crabs.
Okay.
The crab and the shrimp, if you want the salmon, of course, like the Nurse Special.
Damn, I'm getting hungry sitting there talking about what?
So like, people ask my potato, like my potato nowadays is an OG. I really don't eat potatoes. I probably eat like 1 or 2 a year. Yeah. And it just be the OG. So like, it really does depend on the person. Yeah. But so our top 3 is NOLA, Mr. Krabs, KC. I always be like, our top 3 is NOLA, Mr. Krabs, KC. Okay. If you want seafood, I recommend this. If you're more of a land eater, I more so recommend this.
And then you got the burn in potato for the KC barbecue lovers.
Yeah, for the KC barbecue lovers, I got the burn in potato because like I know nobody's offering the burn in. Nobody's you know what I mean? Yeah, nobody. The only barbecue potato joint in the city. So yeah. And the KC is good. Like the KC is good. Sometimes you might not want the sauce. Like you might just want a good barbecue potato. Like that's really where it started. Like the barbecue potato pretty much opened the doors for the Mr. Krabs of the world, for the NOLA. Like it was the OG, it was the barbecue, and then it went to the Cajun. Yeah.
That Cajun motherfucker, I bet.
Boy. Yeah, the Cajun is really like going to give you like the experience that you can't get nowhere else. Like you can get a barbecue potato in Texas and Bama and Tennessee, but that NOLA, that Mr. Krabs, that Nurse Special, like you're not getting that nowhere else.
I hear that, bro. And then how do you choose, bro, what events you gonna pull up to? Because I'm sure you high demand now. How do you choose which events you gonna go to?
Yeah, I'm definitely like a lot more selective than I used to be when I first started. Like, I don't know, because so it's 2 ways to kind of go about your food truck. Like you can go the corporate route, the corporate America route, the catering route. Okay. Or you can do just a bunch of caterings and like you just do corporate and like, and then festivals. But like, I really don't like paying vendor fees. Okay. Because I just haven't had a good experience with the vendor fees. Like, yeah, I know if you a biz that if you a biz that I'm familiar with, that I have a relationship with, like, I mean, I'll be open to your event. But like, if it's for like a random event, it's like it's not much history there. Your details are vague. Mm-hmm. You're not guaranteeing any money. Like you don't really have good traffic. Like I'm probably not going to go to your event unless you agree to a minimum of sales. Yeah. Of course, money talk. Like if you want to pay for 100 potatoes, like of course I'll do it, whatever, But like, if you're not really trying to if you're trying to depend on your traffic to patronize at the food truck, I'm not really big on those really like that. And then the festivals, they charge a lot of money. And then with my concept, it's not like super turn and burn. So like I'm also a little more selective too, because it's not like I'm just slinging tacos
and burgers and shit like
burgers.
That.
That's right. You pumping that out. So like
that's right.
Yeah, I do be a little more selective. I really got my spots like, because if I can't make like, of course it's like you can meet more people and like all that, but it's like all that cool. But if the money don't make, like they always say, if it don't make sense, it don't make. Don't make. If it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Nope, like that's right.
If I can go to my regular spot, and make my paper, like guaranteed paper, and like my customers pull up, like I'll be good with that. I'm not gonna go to your event because my customers I built my customer base up enough that it's like I'm able to like sustain off my customer base. So like the events do pick up in the summer, but yeah, it pretty much got to be like it got to be a solid event nowadays,
and it got to make sense.
It got to make sense nowadays, like. Yeah.
No, I hear that, bro. Because I mean, that it's like with the podcasting now, bro. Like at first, I would have took anybody. Yeah, like, man, hell, I was begging motherfuckers to come on when I first started. Like, bro, come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Come sit down. You know what I mean? But now now that I'm starting to get a little traction, it's kind of like I gotta start being a little more selective. Like, no disrespect to you, but it really don't make sense to get you on, bro. Because what am I gonna get? You know what I mean? So, you know, and I mean that's business though, unfortunately. And you know, especially with me, you know how people be, bro. I done had motherfuckers who dislike me now because it's like, bro, yeah, I got like the motherfuckers do me like this. They'll be like, oh, bro, I see you had so and so on. Yeah.
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 When you gonna have me on? Yeah.
I did. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it just got to make sense. Now, let me ask you this, bro. I just want you to give advice to somebody, they just got a food truck. Like, what's some solid advice you can give them?
So I was just thinking about, like, to my, when I was just working in my food truck, I was breaking my truck down.
Yeah.
And I always like, dang, like, advice I would give to my younger self, like, because I be doing doubles now.
Okay.
So, like, if you can, like, okay, so, like, it really depends if you have a job or if you don't have a job.
Okay, all right. Let's say they got a 9 to 5.
If they got a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
If you got a 9 to 5, you really want to try to. So if you got a 9 to 5, if you work from home, you can get some prep in.
Okay.
You can get some prep in.
Yeah.
And like if you do have 9 to 5, if you don't work from home, you need to try to take off as many Fridays as you can.
Okay.
To be in your food truck.
Because Friday's the day.
Fridays is the day.
Okay.
You need to try to take off Fridays, even if you can do a half a day.
Okay.
It take you a half a day, like so you can get started for the day, so you can be open Friday. Like you know, Friday, like everybody in restaurant industry say, anybody can make money on Friday. You know,
okay.
like,
Note to self, I just learned that. I might open me up.
Anybody can make money on Friday. Like
yeah.
It's just the way it is. Like, you know, if you can make money on that Tuesday, if you can make money in the beginning of the week, like, yeah, you got a good chance to survive in this world. But like, take advantage. You need to be, if you're in the beginning, you need to be trying to capitalize on as much opportunity as you can. Like, if you're a taco truck, you need to be open Taco Tuesday. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're a soul food truck, you probably need to incorporate soul food Sundays or something. You know what I mean? Something. You need to try to capitalize on whatever days you can. Like, definitely. Friday, if you got 9 to 5, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you pretty much need to be working in your food truck. You know what I mean? Because that food truck is going to free you up from your job, and that should ultimately be the goal if you got a food truck. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like some people, but I can't say because everybody get into it for different reasons. But if you're trying to go full, if you're getting into it, like I'm trying to go full time, like you need to be trying to like work as much as you can on the weekends, like. Don't necessarily worry about like overdoing it, trying to work, close down your work, and then because you need to be set up before when people getting off work, you need to be open, you know, so you can boom, so they can get their food because they ain't trying to go home. A lot of people ain't trying to go home. They trying to pull up on your food truck and then go home. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I don't have people like. They there before me, because they just got off work. They ain't about to go home. They sit in their car, they smoking their dope, they doing whatever. But they waiting on me, you know, like they ain't about to go home, right? Because a lot of times people go home is over with, right? You know, so if you got that 9 to 5, you need to be trying to open up on Friday. You can't do late night Friday. You can do late Friday.
'Cause I was gonna ask you that too.
You can't do a late night shift Friday. You said, you know what I mean, but stuff start closing, so you need to at least. Get your inventory Thursday after work, and then Friday, you gotta like with the job, you just have to be a little more strategic, like with the 9 to 5, like, and it's like is if you work, you're like if you on your lunch break, try to go get some inventory during your lunch break, you know what I mean, like try to prep something during your lunch break, your downtime, you need to be trying to prep, get inventory, book events, whatever downtime you have.
I heard
like,
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have a family. Like if it's just you and your job, you should be able to pretty much go overdrive.
I heard that.
What I mean? Like,
no, that's real. No, that's real, bro. No, that's real. And did you ever do that? Just the late night, like, after the club, did you ever do that time? Open
I
your truck
did.
at that time?
Westport a couple times.
Okay.
I don't really like to do that personally. Okay. Because like the food truck also depends on where you're at in your city. Like, if you're in LA, you're probably gonna like remember my first experiences I can remember of a food truck of like being out of town going to a food truck was Benihana's late night. Okay. We're all sitting there waiting. It's late night. You can do that, but it's like you're gonna be cutting into your next day. So like if you do a late night, if you close, say like people get out the club like what 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
You're by the time you're getting home, the sun is coming up because you have to break down your truck and then you do have to sleep. You have to at least sleep a few hours.
Yeah, yep.
So then it's going to be hard for you to do like a Saturday lunch because you cut into your day doing that late night. So you can do late night.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard for you to balance with that late night.
Okay.
Super late night. You can do like a 5 to 9, 5 to 10, and then boom, open up at 11 the next day. Like I'll do 18 Avant R&B block party. It'd be late night. You know what I mean? Like even like I really only really do L's like because it's like his parties be good. Like
shout out L's. I gotta get him on the podcast
but like,
too.
If you ain't like a party promoter that really, you know what I mean, like be bringing people out, like I'm probably not gonna, I'm not really gonna pull up because it'd be super late, you know. Like, I got a family now too. My girl really don't even like me being out super late like that. Yeah. So like, cause it'd be like it do be like real late. It'd be like you get home like 2, 3, and then it's like mess around had to open up again at 11. For Sunday, I open up at 11. Yeah, a lot of times for Art Garden. So I mean, it do be a lot, and it do be like one of the toughest stretches of like. Really of my life that I ever experienced in my life. It'd be like with them late nights. So really be careful with that. It all depends on you. Because I meet some food truck owners that, I know still she older black woman, she a night owl, so she be out late. And it's also you want to be out, it's more risk. Robbery also late night, it's more risk, is nighttime, it's super late. Like it's not as much going on. So it's like you really need to be careful with that late night. So
that's real. And then let me ask you this, bro. You know what I mean? This question I really want to ask you is, you got a family now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What is how is family life? Trying to do, being an entrepreneur, what has having a family done for you? Did it turn your hustle up? Did it, give meaning to what you was trying to do? What has it done for you?
Okay, so like the family for me, because my biz was pretty much already off the ground by the time by the time I had my little girl.
Yeah.
So like now it's like trying to be more strategic and do more guaranteed. Don't waste my time doing events that I'm not going to make no money at because it's like I probably could have went to the park. Sir. Like it's like people trying to book me on a Tuesday. I usually kind of take off Tuesday. I'll open up for a lunch catering or something like that. But if it's really not worth if it's really not worth it, I'm gonna spend the time with the fam. Like because like the weekend is like it's over with. Like I don't really see my family a lot like the weekend like that. So like during the week I try to really like only do guaranteed events, guaranteed caterings, and like balance it a lot more. So cook less. I say with the family, cook less and try to make money other ways without having to be gone in the kitchen. Yeah, like because. Like the brick and mortar has gave me opportunity. So like my family, like sometimes like my girl would take orders and my daughter will be there and it'll be me in the kitchen. Like we've been able to do that a couple times. So like that has been solid. Like being able to incorporate the brick and mortar with the fam situation. Just because in the food truck, sometimes people bring their kids into the food truck as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the brick and mortar is more space. So like, they can move around a little more in the storefront.
You taught your lady how to whip up the potato? She cold at it now?
She can make a potato. Yeah. She can. If she wanted to, she can, but she don't make them no.
Yeah. She let you do it. Yeah.
She don't. Yeah, she barely be wanting them herself either. Like she like a KC. She used to eat them back in the day though, like pretty good. But she her cooking, like she be into food a lot more. Like she really a foodie now. Like her grocery shopping is improved. Like everything. Like like top to bottom. Like she know like eye for food. Like being able to pick a restaurant, being able to like better grocery shop. Like being able to like put together recipes. Like it's just like top to bottom. Like she's her food life has just improved. You know.
Man, that's good, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying, when your woman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mark, you know about that. Now, your women don't cook for you. You a wild boy. You don't, do you get cooking? Are women cooking for you, Mark? See what I'm saying? But you got to better your life, man. Got to have them cooking for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm not cooking. I don't be cooking like that at the house. So, yeah, she really step up to the plate.
I need me a woman,
cook like
bro.
that.
Shit is depressing.
I cook my off day sometimes.
Pops, I need me a plate from time to time, Pops. You know what I'm saying? This whole bachelor life, it's starting to get a little old. You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. I'm tired of cooking, Mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of making my own meals, bro. You know what I mean? Now, before you get up out of here, bro, I want to ask you one more thing. I was reading up on you, and, one article I was reading, you was just talking about the sacrifices you had to make it work. And the biggest thing that I took from it when you was like, you cut back on your expenses.
Yeah.
Just break that down real quick for me.
All right, so the first big expense I cut back on, so it was a little expense. I told my girl, like, yeah, we can't be eating out like that.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, if you need to eat, like, it's cheaper for us to eat chicken out of my inventory than it is for us to eat out. So like, it was a phase like we was just really eating out of my inventory, and it was just like that was like we cut out food, and then it's like after I cut eating out, it was I sold my 392.
Okay,
I sold my Challenger.
And
I had because I was like, I'm about to get a food truck. I was like, I'm not about to have two crazy ass two crazy ass automobile notes.
Mm-hmm.
So I sold my Challenger, and then I sold my Challenger, and then I was driving her car, and then my parents had an extra car back home. Yeah, an old Sequoia. I'm still driving it right now. It's a 2002 Sequoia. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I had to cut back on the car. No, my food truck almost paid off now. So
I hear
that. That's a blessing. So like,
for sure.
So it was like definitely had to cut out that car note. You know, like I'm able to have I have some disposable income now. So I'm back to like I'll eat out when I can. Yeah. I've always been a high quality protein like lamb. I always eat lamb.
That's that Southern boy in them. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Always kind of been on the high quality protein. So like, but I'll cook it myself instead of paying something. Like I'll buy me a $20, $30 steak. Yeah. And cook it at home. I'll buy some short ribs and make some short rib ragu. Like I'll just make it at the house. Yeah. But like, I'll have a $20 block of cheese at the crib. Like, that's just the person. That's just who I am. That's just like, everybody has like their vices. Who I am. That's my idea. That's who I am. Like I'm able to like, I cook, I sacrifice so that way, I can buy that $20 block of cheese because like it's gonna make that meal good. I mean, that's I live to eat. I'm just one of them people.
I heard that, bro. And then look, I was reading one of the articles I was reading, bro. Is the price of potatoes still up?
Man,
or did it regulate?
It's back down. Like,
okay, all right.
At one point, it doubled. Like at one point it had doubled, but now it's back to how it was kind of in the beginning. It was crazy to see them double.
And it came out of nowhere. Was it COVID?
It was COVID. Okay, They wasn't able to grow. Like the farmers didn't have the labor like that. They wasn't able to grow. Yeah. And like certain time with the potatoes, like potatoes are dependent on farmers. Like so, like it is, and it's like seasonal. Like if it's like burgers, like cows, like you always gonna have ground beef. Like it ain't no season for cows, but it's like it's season for produce. Like it's potato season. They're a little bigger during this season. They a little smaller during this season. So like it's definitely a lot more variation with the potatoes because it's produce compared to like. I mean, the animals can't, like chicken was up during COVID. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right now, beef up, chicken, or is it beef down? Beef down right now. Mm-hmm. Whatever, it's like, it'll flip flop, but you just got to kind of do your own research and whatever.
And then, little controversy before you get up out here, bro. What's the best part of Alabama?
The best, like city?
Yeah. Area, town, whatever.
I would say it really depends on the vibe.
Okay, got you.
If you like old Alabama, like
old Alabama, what you mean?
Like old Alabama, like southern, like real southern, like not like Birmingham is a little more city.
Got you.
But like if you like, see my parents, my family, they from Monroeville, so like. It's the country, like where it's like I always tell people it's like where To Kill a Mockingbird had took place. Like
I remember that damn book. Did they make y'all read that at school too?
Yeah, like Harper Lee. She from my grandma's hometown. Like, I like the country part. Like it's my favorite part of the country, but it's just because it's like that's where my family from. It's like a it's like a personal thing. Like
for sure,
it's nostalgic. So like I say like the country, like that's my favorite part of the country. Like. But I'd probably say the best overall city, it probably is Birmingham.
Because it's more city.
It's more city. If Bama get anything, it's probably going to be in Birmingham if they do get anything.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It's the foodie. It's the biggest foodie city we got. Mm-hmm. Huntsville is the most growing right now. Okay. But it's up north, like North Alabama a little different. So like, don't really be, people don't really be up there as much. Like
Gotcha.
you got T-Town, Tuscaloosa, and like Huntsville up there. But Birmingham probably about the best all around spot though in Bama. It don't feel like the 1960s.
I heard that. But when you touch down, when you go home, bro, let me ask you this: when you go home, what's the one food spot you hitting when you come through the town? When you come home, see the fam, where you going?
Really, my parents' deep freezer for real.
Okay,
but I see what they got in that freezer for real. Like it's a lot of home cooking in Bama, but like if I do go home, like there's a couple of spots I like to like. It depends on what type of vibe I like. If I want to, like I don't really buy soul food at all. Like so. But it's
why
like,
is that, brother? You from Alabama? You don't follow the soul food?
I don't buy soul food because it's just so readily available. Like I just eat at the house. Like it's just certain stuff. We don't buy soul food. We eat at home. That's right. People cook it.
My bad. I'm tripping. Y'all see, I'm on some city boy shit. Let me shut up. You know what I'm saying?
It's soul food. It's soul food. It's frozen frozen in the freezer to defrost. You can defrost some greens or something.
And I love dressing too, bro. But you say y'all eat that all the time.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Regular.
It's frozen in the deep freezer, but. I mean, it's a couple, like, it's a oyster bar, Prattville oyster bar. It's an oyster bar. Like, it's a little redneck joint, though. Yeah. So, like, it's a little different. But
I know the little redneck joints with the signs where it be like walnuts, pecans, peaches, them type of shit.
Yeah, it'd be a couple little decent redneck joints. Yeah. And then, like, the boiled peanuts the boiled peanuts is a thing. Yeah. So, like, but it's, as far as, like it's like, I'll take my girl to Sawzall's and when I go to my girl, she from the city. So like I'll try to take her to like kind of the boat parks. Like I like to go to Peach Park is where the peaches, like it's like peaches. Like I'll take my daughter there and it'll give you like an Alabama feel. For sure. But it's like, if you want to go, we can go to a decent little sit down joint. We can go to Birmingham, get a decent little sit down. You know what I mean? But like it's just like Bama, you gotta look at it through a different lens, Like it's not like grits and glamour. It's like
you're not gonna come there and be on some Atlanta type shit.
It's not Atlanta where the aesthetically pleasing lounges and all that. Like, like it ain't like that.
We on the porch with Uncle now. We go to Alabama.
Yeah. It's a different type of vibe, man. Yeah. Like I said, it's like my homie always say, Bama, it feel like the '60s. It's old. Like they keep it like that. It's old, man. It's old people. It's old, like, Southern tradition. Like, so, like, it's a football. Like, you got to just go to a different lens, man.
I heard that.
It ain't Atlanta, man.
Nah, that's real. and that's cool, bro, because I like what you saying just because at the end of the day, you speaking of just the nostalgia of it all. You know what I mean? Some folks like that. You know what I mean? Some folks, like you was just saying, when you go back home, it ain't that. We going to mom's and them house to eat.
Grandma's gonna cook, man. You gonna, get some red velvet at that house. Like, Pop gonna fire the grill up, put the ribs on the grill. Like, I'll mess around and cook. Like, people gonna pull up, cook, hop on the spade table. Like, we ain't going out to eat.
See, bro, and look, and I'm gonna say this, bro. Being a city boy, though, what you saying is how our elders behave. Yeah. Like what you saying. You know what I mean? That's how my daddy and them kicked it. Grandpa and them, they kicked it the Southern way. Yeah. So, I mean, that's dope. You know what I mean?
Fish fry, man. Go to the fish market, get some fish, throw it on, fry that fish up, man. Like, and then a lot of people can't really afford to eat out like that either, too. Yeah. And it ain't really a bunch of night. Like in my grandma's, like the nicest restaurant is the casino. It's like it's like
make sure they had that casino down there though.
Yeah, on the in Alabama, all the casinos got to be on Indian reservation. So like I hear they got to be on the river. Back home, they got to be on Indian reservations. So they all be like Indian, Native American owned or whatever.
Hey man, that's cold. You said that, bro. I shit on the river. Back home in St. Louis, all I could because we got the boat. That's right. It sit right on the Mississippi River, right there. I learn something new every day, boy. Yeah. So did you know that, Pops? Did you know it had to be on the water? Yeah, you ain't know that. Yeah, you ain't know that. Mark, did you know that? Look, check him out. How we doing, Mark? We good? All right, man. Look, bro. Let me ask you this. Well, let me say this, bro. Before you get up out of here, bro, please give them all your socials, address for the brick and mortar, everything, events you got coming up, whatever.
Yeah, so you can follow us at TCs Fully Loaded. We're on all 3 platforms. Instagram the most, and then we're on Facebook. And then you can also sign up for our Fully Loaded SMS locations alerts. You're going to text JOIN to 833-268-9565. We send out a location alert every week with our locations. It's a text message. You can subscribe to that. And yeah, and then as far as events, we got the big First Friday Made Mob.
Hey.
Get there early, don't come late.
Because we will sell out.
Yeah, we will sell out First Friday. We do 5 to 9. Yeah, that's the biggest. And then we got art. We're at Art Garden almost every Sunday at the riverfront.
Yeah,
Berkeley Riverfront, 11 to 3:30. We'll be there this Sunday and next Sunday. So that's about the two biggest events we got coming up. Definitely First Friday, man. Come out, man. It's a good situation, man. Made Mom be putting. They do a lot for the community, man. Shout out Mark them, man. They show a lot of love, a lot of local businesses.
They do, bro. You know? That's all I be hearing about. Everybody always do events in Made Mom. Shout out, I gotta get
also, the pop-ups too. You know, people can tap into the pop-ups. Like it ain't all about the money all the time. Like especially in the beginning. Yeah, get your face out there. Like get your product out there. Talk to some people. Like it ain't all about the money in the beginning because you ain't really gonna make no profit anyway.
I heard that. And then what about the grand opening?
So the grand opening, we're gonna do it in October. I want to say it's pretty much when the food truck season ends. It's like I know it says so the last First Friday, probably like the last big one is October 4th. So I was gonna do the grand opening probably that next Friday, maybe that next Thursday, October 10th. Yeah, I want to say it was gonna be October 10th. We're gonna do the grand opening, 1407 South Willis Boulevard, Kansas City, Kansas. Wine Dot with it.
Yeah. So that, these all wind up people. Yeah, they love this type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then look, man, before we get up out of here, man, audience, I know I've been forgetting, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot going on. Pops had me working hard last night, you know what I'm saying? I was working this event. I gave a shout out already, Pops. I let them know about yes, sir. Hopefully they had me back, you know what I'm saying, to host again. He told me I needed more personality next time, Pops. I was trying to be professional. Bro say, man, look, I need a little bit more personality. I got you. But they took care of you, boy. You know what I'm saying? We was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I watched some people. Hey, man, let me say this. Them dudes over at, what is that? TCB Boxing? Oh, they got the craziest white boys in the city. Man, them white boys over there thumping. Hey, bro, look. Boy, hey. But Leo Moreno, we won that bout when it was Leo Moreno versus TCB. But we ain't saying that, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I mean? Should have had John up in that thing. No, I'm lying, y'all. He's been trying to force me to get in the ring. I keep telling him I'm not ready yet, you know what I'm saying? Then he trying to set me up with these young whippersnappers, y'all. I'm finna turn 30. He trying to put me in there with niggas that's 19, 20. Them little young niggas, I don't want to be in there boxing them. I remember what it was like being that age. I don't know. Hell no. I told him last night, bro, find me somebody that's 30 up. You know what I'm saying? It's 28. What you got, bro?
Hey, if you don't think you can handle yourself,
but see, there you go with that bullshit. All I'm saying is this, bro. I remember what it was like to be 23. If I'd have saw a nigga that was 30 in front of me, it's bad.
But you can't be like that in boxing.
I mean, I hear that.
Yeah. If you don't got the dog in you, can't be.
But you know I got that dog in me, though.
Exactly.
So.
I know, but so do some of these kids, too.
Okay, that's real. Yeah. That's all right. And then see, when I'm going to start putting niggas on their pockets, then it's really going to... No, I'm messing with y'all. But look, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Keep following your boy, man. We finna keep on rolling, bro. We finna keep on keeping on, getting better guests and, bigger hosts. Bigger host. I'm the host. Ain't no bigger host.
The host get bigger, though.
Yeah, hold on, man. I'm trying to out my damn self, y'all. What I miss? Oh, here we go.
No, Pops was saying you can take your food truck out to this event next year.
Well,
September 6th.
September 6th? You said... Here, or I do art walk sometimes on Friday.
This spot is right next caddy corner for Made Mob, basically.
Okay,
right under the I-35 bridge.
Okay.
Oh, Made Mob is right there, huh?
Yeah, that's not far.
September 6th. I got it. That's solid. Yeah, that's cheap as hell. That ain't shit.
We do I-70, baby. We set up business.
September 6th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what you guys? You still got the mic? You finna say something? Oh, good. I thought my dog. You know what I'm saying?
I give you my card.
All right, now look, man. It's business being talked now. I done my part. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get the hell up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna thank my dog TC for pulling up, talking about the business. Appreciate you for pulling up, gang.
Thank you too, man. Congratulations on the pod, man. Keep podding.
Thank you, bro. Keep podding out here.
Yeah. I always tell people, keep cooking, man.
Yes,
keep podding, man. Pod or die, man. Cook or die, man.
That's right, bro. Pod or die. We out.